All right. This is what it should be because we are live. Right? We're live. Okay. No, we're live, right? Okay, we're live. All right. This is Luke Walgreen Sour, What's Really Happening show. And I feel weird about saying Walgreens now. How do you feel about nicknames? Are they for kids? Should adults drop them?
Nicknames? I mean, no. I mean, like they all have their own purposes. I mean, like I have a nickname / pen name, but it's just like just as long as it's not something profane.
Yeah.
Then
Oh,
it's
yeah, yeah.
fine.
No, no. Like Mandalone, I found out is bad, whatever it means. I actually forgot what it means now, but I had a guy call me that, and I heard it's not a good word.
Mandalone.
Mandalone. It's like Spanish or something. I forgot what that
I
even
am
means
not. I don't.
now.
I don't.
Yeah.
I know Greek slurs, like literally, but I don't know. But I don't know Spanish slurs.
Yeah, like when it's called like the Hoto, they call it. It's Spanish too, and I guess it's that's a confusing one.
What
these
is it?
days.
Does it mean
It
like
means like
bitch
you're,
or whore or something like that?
I think it means gay, but it's the way they're saying it means the bitch.
Oh, okay.
What's that? And Maticone is one of them too. That's not a good word. Yeah, I found out that's. Wait, those aren't nicknames though.
No, those are derogatory.
Those are just names.
Terms.
Yeah, is it count if one person is saying them? I got a guy that calls me Screech, and I don't appreciate that anymore because you're only one person. Like that. Stop saying it because you're only one person, right? You shouldn't have a nickname that is just by one person. Then it feels like I'm being picked on here, but am I really? Or this guy just picked this up and he's trying to be cool. I'm just getting a little irritated.
Well, I mean,
Could do that, yeah.
how irritated are you? Do you screech, and how do you screech? Is it I don't know. Is it like
I
more
think
like
he's-
a painful sound? Is it more of a
Okay.
common sound?
One more thing about that is it's not. So it's weird because back in the day it was more an insult, but he's technically called. I think he's calling me a nerd because Screech is from Saved by the Bell. He was the nerd there.
Oh, that's right.
And
yeah, I knew I
and
heard that from
so
somewhere.
I don't appreciate that because there's nerds out there that are very great these days, like Elon Musk.
Well, first, let me tell you this.
That Bill Gates guy is a big nerd. We have some great nerds, and I don't want to take from them and be called a nerd. It's like to me, you're offending a community of nerds if you're thinking like I join them. I'm not that smart.
I mean, trust me, just because you're a nerd, and you know, and I grew up with like geeks and nerds, because I kind of.
What is the difference?
Yeah, I honestly don't know. I think it's just potato. But I think nerd has just been used for like someone who's just like hyper focused and educationally smart, but just like socially stupid and just like out there. But geek is just. They're kind of they're just like socially in their own zone. They're into what they are into. It's not always it's not always in trend. Cause I mean like
They're the oddballs.
yeah, exactly. Like I mean there are plenty, and they are obsessed with like the weirdest. What I wouldn't say weird, but like the most the most different
I'll take
things.
weird.
They're very niche.
They're
yeah.
extremely niche,
Yeah.
and which isn't fine. I mean, like you can call me a nerd. I wouldn't care. I'm heavily into the new age stuff.
You're pretty smart.
I was never labeled that, but I'd like to think so.
people say nerd out, like you have a certain category of something you're into. So I guess you could be a nerd at anything, but I don't know if I'm
I guess
good
you
at
can call me a
anything, really.
music nerd or even a movie nerd. Do I know how every single movie there is? No, but if you were to say, who was the star of like East of Eden and Rebel Without a Cause,
You would know.
yeah, I would know. Have you ever heard of those movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would know
Yeah,
who
I'm
those
not,
are, but a lot of people don't know.
I'm probably
a lot
older
of
than you.
50s.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
They don't know a lot of 50s movies, and they don't even know that it was from the 50s.
Yeah. Well, I used to watch that AMC. Yeah, I met actually Gary Lewis, Jerry Lewis. Met some great people. Wait, I
What
haven't
about
met
Louis
any
Lewis or
actors.
Ray Lewis? Did you ever meet?
Ray Lewis? There's a Ray Lewis?
Oh God,
Is there?
yes, there is.
Wow, you met him?
I know because
I can imagine he probably looks like Ray Liotta.
I don't know.
But so when people say nerd, they should specify. Like, you're a music nerd.
That's actually not a bad thing. Even book nerds.
That's fine as long as they specify. Because I don't want you to think just people think I'm an overall nerd and someone's calling me a nerd.
Well, let me ask you this.
Hold on here.
Well, let me ask you this.
I don't want to rob someone else's nerddom.
And let me ask you this. Speaking of which, so like, I know this is gonna be very, very dark. You have spoiler alert, but I mean, like, would we call practically every black person a rap nerd?
Oh, we're
Because I would not say that. Because I
don't know.
Because I know.
I know where we're going. No, what I mean by I don't know is I don't know where we're going with it. So are we? We're stereotyping? Where are we going with this?
No, but that's what I'm saying. We're bucking stereotypes. We know that you can be nerdy, but not but just like not like the stereotypical nerd who's like this computer geek and cannot freaking get laid to save his life, but is smart as heck, but is just like the most socially awkward weasel. And you know what? I gotta say, Bill Gates does fit that.
And they can become
because he is a freaking
superheroes,
weasel.
Like Kick-Ass, the movie.
Kick-Ass. I mean, like what about Peter Parker? He's Spider-Man. He's considered
sucks.
as a nerd.
He sucks. But Kick-Ass, when it began, the guy he couldn't get laid and he was like peeling off the tissues because that's all he could do is. I never did the tissue thing. Or you're touching yourself and you got all the tissues you're peeling off, or the Vaseline. I never understood those things. Don't you just get in the
not know. I don't,
heat
I don't
of the
know.
moment and you just touch
not...
yourself? Like I never understood that. I mean, but I guess that was the birth of that kid going, I'm gonna be a superhero because I can't get laid, which. He's better than Spider-Man in that way. At least he was like, I am now getting laid. I don't know, Spider-Man, did we ever know that? Did we ever?
I'm surprised if he, now that he was getting laid, why he would name himself Kick-Ass and not Lick-Ass.
Well, do we know that he licked ass, though?
I mean, you never know. It's freaking behind the scenes stuff,
People
man.
have some crazy fetishes. So.
Yeah, those, that is the thing about the geeks and the nerds. They are very freaky.
Well, not only that, they're very freaky, but do you know what? That's another thing about nerds, or just like whatever. The thing is that a lot of, I think of this as, and if you want to go on stereotypes or not, but the thing is that I think what sucks about and I think this is what makes everybody really stupid is that we're condensing people into like this. If you're a nerd, then you do this. It's like there are plenty of nerds who get laid and who just like
nowadays.
Nowadays. Well, I would argue even
definitely. Definitely
But I mean,
nowadays, yeah.
I mean, like a.
Good for them.
But yeah, I mean, like freaking look at what the hell was his name?
50 Shades of Grey. Oh,
No,
horrible movie.
Marty's dad from Back to the Future.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, I thought you meant. Yeah, I thought you meant.
No,
Michael
I mean
J.
like
Fox.
he was a nerdy as heck and just rode and stayed away from anybody, but he just socked the jock and then he became a superhero overnight. And got laid finally.
And then he was in what was that Nobody the movie where he was with RZA and he was kicking ass. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And even as an older guy, he looked the same, like he doesn't age.
But not only that, it's like if you've watched Beowulf, that 3D movie, he actually voiced Grendel, and Grendel just killed everybody he saw. So I mean, like, there are plenty of nerds or geeks that are. One of the things about like nerds and geeks, let me tell you this, and I understand that they're considered as weak, but they're some of the most intelligent people ever.
No, they are not weak these days. Oh
No.
yeah.
No. Even though that was a stereotype.
I envy the nerds. They studied hard because they knew they didn't want to get their ass kicked anymore. I was the guy they used to call on when I was a kid. Hey, I'm getting bullied, and I'd have to go get my buttons ripped off my shirt because I'd have to go. Well, I didn't have to. For some reason, I just felt like it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to defend you. And now they're the ones kicking ass.
Yeah.
It's cool. They're like studying. Like, give me a book. They just study it.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
and then next thing you know, they're kicking ass.
Yeah.
But I couldn't stand Spider-Man. You
That's
two are big Spider-Man fans, I take it.
I'm not the biggest Spider-Man
It's
fan.
okay, you could say that.
No, I'm not. Literally.
Okay.
You
Just had to,
I-
forgot if you needed pulled out.
Well, I mean, I'm not a woman, so I don't need anything to be pulled out.
Oh yeah, with cha-ching.
So.
We need one of those noise buttons.
Oh, boy.
Pulled out and yanked.
Yeah.
I just he's too soft. He comes from a day and age where, yeah, the nerds were just nerds and they weren't cool. Like nowadays, the nerds are cool. Different day and age.
Yeah.
And he's just so soft now. It's like he does, like the last Spider-Man, I wanted to rip his, I wanted to punch him in the face. Because like, he was really giving Doctor Strange a hard time.
Oh.
And it's like, man, why don't you want to kill these bad guys?
Doctor Strange. I thought he was Batman.
No.
Hugo Strange.
No.
Huh.
It's because he hangs upside down at times. No, he's just well hung. Yeah, but
I guess you
so
could say that.
we're dealing with these Spider-Man types. I just don't get. They don't want to kill the bad guys. And if you've seen the world today, we don't need another Spider-Man. What we need is a Black Adam. That guy was badass.
What about the Punisher?
The Punisher, Black
Yeah.
Adam,
But-
those types. Yeah.
We need a Punisher, and we need Punisher who punishes the criminals and also punishes the LGBT community, and not in that way, but
All right.
he uses his own gun, and he uses his own gun, but that's a different story.
We're getting controversial here.
I'm not talking about murder.
You-
I'm talking about like on the side
You
of
want
the
to fight the LGBT people, right? You want to go down like Cash and
No.
just-
We're all humans, man. We're all humans, and I don't care what's between your legs. I'm just talking about there's a certain.
we're getting controversial. What do you mean about the LGBT community? About the Punisher? You feel like you would want him like patrolling the streets, or
No, I mean like he should seriously take out his like freaking like a man thong and a whip,
Beat up the
and
community?
just like just punt, and just freaking bend them over and just like get kinky, dude. Dude
I see what you're talking. You're talking about a sex hero. You want like you.
He can be both. He can punt. I'm not talking about like him murdering. That's where your brain went, dude. I was trying.
No, I don't want to harm the community. I just trying to get a little controversial here.
No.
So you're talking about you want like a.
I don't want anything. I just want to.
Your idea of hero. I see the vision here.
Shut up.
Am I right? So he's a bisexual super sex hero that walking the streets and
No. I'm talking about like during the nights,
So-
like during no. What
so
I'm
he
saying
like
is
walks
that
to Castro and then he goes, "You are super horny. I can see it." And then he like whips out his the dildo or the whip or whatever.
the lube at the very least, and just like
They
squirt
need the
and
lube,
just, and
yeah.
then and basically just squirt it up there.
And,
And just get it all prepped, and then when they're ready to fight, they're ready
See-
for the fisting. I mean,
They see the lube has been a very gay thing because it's weird because I've been with friends that like back in the day, friends would have the lube and the condoms, and I'm like, bro, where are we going tonight? You're straight, right? Not like it wouldn't make a it'd be
well,
cool.
let me ask you this:
It'd be cool if they're not.
Why do they call them condoms? Like, are they trying to condemn something?
Yeah, it's getting deep here. They're trying to condemn our penises, right? To condemnation, and I don't know if that's bad or good. I mean, actually maybe because I have felt bad, and a lot of people, guys, I guess, feel bad wearing them.
Come on, why are you
Because-
condemnation? You're condemning the spoot, man.
It could be good and bad, because also it's like it could be bad in the other way, I guess, to where you're saying condemn, to where it's like people don't want to wear it. Next thing you know, they're having that horrible thing called babies.
Well, sure, but I mean, like, but would you ever say to hey, I condemn you?
And then you
Condemn you!
I'm gonna do that and throw condoms at people. The little ones, the free ones. Actually, I don't.
Those things break, man.
I don't use those things, so yeah, I would just I should just get whatever I have and throw them. I don't need those things. I mean, because one day it'll happen where, someone's like, "Oh, why do you have these condoms?" And be like, I should have been throwing them at people and saying I condemn you, because I don't need those things. How's that working for you? You wear the condoms?
I would prefer not to say, but I mean, like, let's just say I'm responsible.
Yeah. So that would your couple?
Not quite. Not quite.
Not
No.
quite.
Huh?
Not quite.
No,
friends.
she's my bestie though.
Yeah.
Oh.
We've known each other since
Okay.
Yeah, for like
2013, 2014.
2014, so like
Yeah.
8 years.
And this is Moldavite right here.
Yeah.
When you say responsible, though, I mean, I guess that's both parties.
Yeah.
Can't just blend, can't just put
Totally, yeah.
on one like, hey, you were supposed to be the responsible one. Actually, that is why I try to be the responsible one, and I will ask a bunch of times, if I was still in that kind of situation. Actually, in my situation, probably I do flashbacks of how you asked me so many times, probably, and then, but being single can be scary in a way, because you got to ask that, you got to ask the people a bunch of times because you're like nervous, like, you sure you can't have kids? Way too many times. That's why you got to find that special one, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, well, shout out to my mom. She's always trying to pressure me. She's like, you're, come on, just admit that you're seeing that person.
Let me tell you this though. Here's you got. I'm not aimless. I'll wait until I find the right one. And I'm not like this person. But when you're single, let's just say you have options and you can do whatever I hope I can curse here. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You can fuck whoever the fuck you want, and you can do whatever the fuck you want. Get kinky, even get a little freaky. Even if you're straight, man, you can freaking.
Oh, I'm straight, man. Yeah.
You can even if you're straight, have a little experimental time with someone your own sex.
I do with myself.
I mean, to each their own. I do as well. Oh, wait, hold on. Are you telling me you literally fuck yourself?
No, because I think that would still. I think you know what's weird. There are certain areas where I feel like that wouldn't be straight anymore. Which even if it's yourself, I still feel like that.
You just said that you have sex with yourself.
Well,
man.
I just make it to what was that, first base or something. Well, not even. I do reach around. I reach around, and I make it all the way around and back to my frontal region.
That's still. I mean.
How weird though. Yeah, like it would seem gay if I could screw myself, and it also would seem to me. I'm feeling this way too. That's what I say. It would seem gay if I could also give myself a blow job. Is that odd?
Well, all you have to do is just bend.
I would feel like you're still.
Up and then just like,
I would feel like you're still sucking sucking a penis.
Yeah, I mean, does that mean that you're gay? Maybe not really, but people sometimes get gay from themselves. I mean, there are plenty of people out there who just really love themselves so much they look themselves in the mirror and they fucking said, man, I'd fuck me if I was a.
I mean, that's what that guy's thinking. That Jim Morrison guy. Look at that guy. He's like, I would do myself.
Yeah.
Look at this lioness, heroin-filled body. Loving. Great guy. How long did he live? 19. Ooh, dang, that actually sucks.
Probably.
27 Club.
He was part of the 27 Club, man. But I mean, like back then, I would argue in the 60s. I mean, like 27 might have been considered middle age or at least breaching it. Now, fucking middle age, you can be like fucking like 50, 60 years old and be considered middle age. The freaking life expectancy is shooting up exponentially.
Wow. See, this is what happens when I don't have a notebook. This is amazing. Like, I have a lot of notebooks that are just like out there somewhere. Like I write what to say or whatnot, and I guess like a regular. If I was doing comedy or something regular, like the Hence guy back there, probably would be a tragedy. But I know that I'm not that funny, so I guess losing.
Well, I mean, like you are funny. You're funny looking.
Yeah, I'm a little bony today.
But, so I mean, like you do have your skeleton outfit. So how much of boning will you be having?
I don't see which one.
You've been boning the whole sweater.
Yeah, I guess I am pretty bony. On the way up here, I got yelled at by a tweaker saying, "Hey man, you need to eat something. You're all bony," and that's when you know. Because if someone is filled with fentanyl or the heroin, fentanyl is the cool drug out there now.
Really? Ooh.
That helps you lose weight. So if someone like that is saying something to me, that's when I'm like, man, I need to start. Dana needs to spend more time together because she makes some good English muffin pizzas. And then when I'm at my house, my mom says, "Are you eating again?" Yes. It looks good. If it looks good, I like to eat it. But yeah.
Smells good too. Smells important.
You two ever do the time capsule thing where you do a time capsule and you just drop it somewhere? That's what I feel like my notebooks are, notepads, all the stuff I've written stuff in, lose them places. You ever do anything like that? Have things you just drop off somewhere as a...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've lost... Yeah, I can't count how many notebooks, how many stuff I've written, and I just left somewhere. I wonder, whoever found it, what the heck is going through their mind reading this stuff that I wrote.
I had a guy I was doing security with, and I was trying to do comedy at the time, and I lost my notepad, and he said, "Hey man, I found your notepad. I'm gonna try doing comedy now." And no one's ever heard of this guy in the comedy world, so obviously it was needed for me to quit. My jokes obviously didn't hit. He's nobody. In fact, I haven't heard from him in a while. I wonder if he's alive.
I'm sure maybe did they slap at least? Did they spank?
I don't know. I haven't heard of the guy since, so I don't know. I'm sure.
Did they grab him?
Maybe some of that. You know what I would actually thinking of that way. Why was I thinking of that? IDs or whatnot. Time capsule. I would like to die. How's that? No.
Time capsule. Time capsule. You'd like to die? Well, then just get yourself some fentanyl.
No. I was one of those fill in the blanks. No, I would like to die in. Yeah, I know. Oh shoot, this could have ended. No, because I would still like if I would die right now, I would still have spasms. so it would still last the entire length of time you'd be here because I would still have the spasms. That'd be kind of cool to die, but be prepared. Like, I want to have a fake ID and keep that in my pocket.
No. What you need to do, not just have a fake ID, but you need to be a porn star and
not gonna
or not just that. Hear me out.
Having an OnlyFans, I think.
Well, no. It would also be good if you just like stormed in and asked where the shit is whilst pointing a gun onto a pregnant woman. I think that's what you should be. I don't know where that would be going.
I think this guy's joining the leagues of Pinocchio here with his things he says. Oh, this is. I always hated not saying that guy's name right. That's what I do. I sort of, when I say someone's name wrong, I say it. I just keep on saying that the same way. So it's a good thing I forgot what what I accidentally called Paul earlier, because I would just keep on doing that.
Right.
And instead we changed Hence from Travis to back to Hence. He's kind of funny, huh?
Oh yeah.
Hence Singleton. Yeah, I mean, I try to make friends with the liberals.
Absolutely.
It's good to.
Oh, sure, but I mean,
good to study and go.
But you know that But how? I want to get like a little. I know we've been throwing a lot of dark jokes around here, but let me ask you this here. Do you honestly think that black people who vote Democrat are traitors to their race?
Black people. This is
Malcolm X quote, man.
This is a Biden thing, huh? Or is that the if you ain't vote black, you ain't what's that?
I mean,
if you what's he say? You got it.
Because listen.
You got to vote for me if you're black.
But think of it this way. Let's get a little here. Malcolm X 50 years ago says if you vote Democrat, you're a traitor to your race, and he was a black dude. Biden is a white dude, and he said if you don't vote for Democrats, then you ain't black. So which one is it? I'm taking the black guy side here.
Taking the black guy side. That was was that the Malcolm X? Is that what
He did quote that, yeah. I mean,
Anytime
I'm
you
not,
you
you know,
it's like all that kind of stuff.
I mean, to each is their own. I'm not one to, but
No, but I mean, like, what the problem is that I don't like. I mean, like, to me, I do believe, in my opinion, so just take this with a grain of salt. There are just certain communities who vote for something that is basically their enslaver, but it's like they're comfortably numb towards that like psychological slavery.
All right, we're talking about if blacks vote Democrat, they're voting for slavery.
There's corruption
That's not
on both
worth it.
sides. Yeah, there's corruption on
There's
both sides.
corruption on both
cronies
sides, yeah.
and-
Okay, I'm just
not
dissecting to
trying-
make sure we get.
No,
No.
Yes, controlled
I'm not radical anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not radical anything. Okay, so freaking.
Yeah,
But
there's-
I am radical. But we're talking about
Oh
like
yeah,
80s
just make sure we
terms.
get things right, so you get.
We are radical, but
dissected
just
instead of misconstrued.
Yeah.
Like
No.
the wave.
Yeah, I mean, there's corruption on both sides. I mean, look at.
Look at.
Sorry if
Look at what?
if you're Bush supporters or if you
Oh,
love
dang,
Bush,
that's an
but-
old one.
But that's, but obviously he was horrible. So.
Oh no.
So I mean, there's.
Oh yeah, okay.
McCain and all them. They're awful.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah.
There's plenty of
Oh yeah. No, there's a lot of.
There,
corruption there.
there's there's no pure, but
So I mean, it's not
well, I heard politics is
Really.
a dirty game, and that's all it is.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking game to get everybody to cheer for their team, and Malcolm X preached that too, and white liberals control this ball in this political football game.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what this is. It's like, since when, in my opinion, especially since Trump took office, when in the absolute motherfucking hell has it been all about legit politics to just like just like make the country a lot better? To me, it's my side is better and smarter than yours, and yours is like stupid, and both sides are guilty of this.
Sure.
Yeah, they've made things so. I don't know. Is it either all about politics or boring? Because I realized I even got pumped a little bit. I'm like, all right, let's see what's because there's people that are their whole entertainment career is all just politics, and then that made it exciting for a little bit, and now it just me it kind of made it a little boring because it's like, oh, now I got to find the best person because these people are getting boring, and now the best person that I liked is like, oh, now they're kind of boring.
Do you know what though? In my opinion, this is just my and this is this is just my honest opinion.
Bring it out, man.
I honestly think that politics has been fucking corporatized.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I mean, you do have a lot of people saying fund for this side, fund for that side, and then be on this and be on that. It's like it's for the people, and then it's like, okay, people think that they're funding for one thing, but then it's like who's mostly gaining from that in the end? It's the person who's quote unquote caught creating these activities.
Well, do you agree that I know a lot of comedians from more back in the day. Do you agree that from what I heard from a lot of comedians I've known is they don't want any of us to really get along?
No, because
average regular people out here.
Because let me tell you this, and I honestly believe that this is part. And I don't know if you believe in this or not. But the fucking global elites, these freaking corporatist global elites who even pose themselves as communists, they do not care about communism. That's just to hook them up and to have the freaking your average citizen, be their bitch. And do you know what? I'm sorry. But I'm gonna say this here. People need to hear this. If you are fighting for if you are not fighting for the side of humanity, if you're not thinking of us as a whole, and you're politicizing and saying, "Oh well, how could you call yourself a humanitarian if you don't support this motherfucker?" You on one side of your mouth, you're saying you support all humans, support all things. Oh, but kill these sorts of people, kill the opposition. Excuse me.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I do feel like
if it's all fair game. If you don't want to be fucked, don't be fucking. Don't do harm. If you don't, you cannot say. I mean, first of all, this is what people don't understand. Yeah. Everything comes in whole. Like let me you. If I want to hang out with you, which you're an awesome dude. And you too, my man.
There's an answer right here.
Am I gonna accept just nitpicks of part of you and saying, I just like this dude because he has a radio show, or it's because or is it because of you in general? You're just overall an awesome guy. Yeah, that's how people should see it. But people say, "Oh well, I want to have a little bit of this. Not too much of that though. Oh, but here it's like, I'm sorry, but do you know what? A politician, politics, a human is not a fucking Subway sandwich."
Oh yeah. Oof, Subway. I can't eat there anymore.
Or a mod pizza. It's not like a pick what you like.
Well, yeah.
I'll have a little bit of this. I'll have a little bit of that.
It's kind of cool when someone wants to hang out with you because what you like. If radio show, be like, oh really? So you think that's cool? But yeah, I mean, I'd feel complimented. Like, you think what I do is cool? It's I'm.
Yeah.
Not that.
I can see that too.
It's not that cool, but then. If they just like you also, it's like, hey, this is all right. Because you got to meet someone somehow from what you do. Like, I think it's weird that celebrities are like, well, they wouldn't, or not even celebrities, like entertainers. A lot of entertainers say things like, even local people will say things like, well, they wouldn't be my friends if I didn't, if I wasn't doing this or that. It's like, well, how maybe they didn't know you before that.
Right. You don't know. I mean, it's you either click or you don't. You have chemistry or you don't.
I judge someone by their character. Like, I could just look at them.
And if you meet in a certain situation, you get along. Hey, there you go.
But I mean, what's one of the things that is very divisive in what politics is in general are just hasty generalization fallacies so just because you have 5 certain traits, or just because you have one trait, then one thing speaks for all. It's like I'm sorry to say that, but if you want to go take fucking hasty generalization fallacies about people because of what they look like, then don't fucking bitch when that happens to you. No matter if you're a minority or whatever, I don't fucking care. If you can't take what you can give, don't fucking give it.
Politicians probably do suck, because I remember one time my dad said this. He said, I am running for office. And that's when I thought to myself, maybe I just thought to myself now, but I'm like, wow, politicians do suck. Because where's he been? What a flake. He's prime example. Man's got a lot of money, and he's very flaky. And in fact, now that I think of it, when he told my mom when I was a little kid that to say he was dead, by now I should have said, damn, why do we have to let the cat out the box? Oh, I hate that word, cat box.
All right.
Why do we have to let the secret out? Because then I could say, wait, he's dead. Where's the money in the will? Then I could find out, like, hey, hold on. I mean, that means there was a dad at one time. Do I get any money? Let's not find this guy. Let's not find him. Maybe there's some money. Hey. Ah, shoot, why'd I have to meet him? Dang, now I gotta wait and wonder, is there anything gonna come about? Even $500, you know? That's how I'm going. I'm like, at least $500. Come on.
Well, by inflation, that's gonna last you 5 minutes.
See, I even think in the long run how that's gonna last nothing. I'm like, you know, I just could go.
People
for that.
don't understand that with this shit going on, the fucking dollar is gonna end up being like the goddamn peso or a rupee from India. Seriously, it's gonna be that fucking insignificant.
America should be co-op. Oh wait, employee owned, right?
Oh,
It
yeah.
should be. It should be.
I think it is a corporation. Yeah.
I mean, like a.
Us as employees.
Yes. I mean, I don't believe in corporatism. Corporatism is no different than fucking communism. And you go.
Oh yeah.
I don't like really attacks from either side. So I guess
That's what I'm saying.
I say liberals. That'd be funny, you know.
Totally.
Well,
yeah.
no, I mean I got my sides, but I do when I do see like the Newsom does his posts. I see online. It's like, bro, you know, I know he is the most noticeable one I see where he's seen as probably others where they're just attacking the other side. And honestly, yeah, I hate it from either side.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt you here, but I'm sorry. You have no fucking right to be not you. No,
What?
not you.
Oh.
Not you. I'm saying like you have.
Yeah.
I'm saying in general.
I think I'm gonna like
you
this.
have no fucking right to say any of that sort of shit when you fuck your best friend's wife. You don't fucking preach you like a morality when you fuck your own best friend's wife, man.
See, that's I mean, they are. Yeah, I can't stand when they act all any of them when they act all innocent because I know, like, come on, man.
Well, he talks like who can you ever talk like Marge Simpson?
Like honestly,
that?
I could care less until they act all innocent. Like, I don't care what you do until you act all innocent. It's like, bro, now I'm gonna judge you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like anyone that doesn't have compassion for the other side, like
I
didn't like
and like that. I'm sorry to say, but on that note, I'm sorry to interrupt. They're like dogs. They're vicious when they're not getting their way. But then once they see you with a treat or they want something from you, they put their guard down and they pant and say, "Oh, please."
Yeah,
but for the most part, they're like. They're like ready to attack you. It's like they scare you to crap. But then,
like I wasn't feeling the Melania put down. It's like I'm like that's a great. I mean I don't know. I mean as a woman, you know, hey, why we dissing women? And then also like, so people are like, you know, yeah, you're conservative. That's right, bro. And then they start sending me the, you know, Kamala Harris memes. I'm like, hey, Willie Brown and okay.
yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know any facts, but also about like why are we putting down women?
Well,
like, when did it become a thing to put down women like this in politics? Call them, you know, the hoes or whatnot, like gold diggers, like all these. When did it become cool to degrade the women? Yeah, that is not cool. That's where I'm like, bro.
They want to say 45 did that, but I would go as far as to say that shit went as far back as fucking Kennedy, man. Mr. Playboy fucking Kennedy himself.
Oh, I mean, that was, what, Marilyn Monroe? Are we talking about that? I mean, did he degrade the ladies, or did he...
I don't think so.
I don't know.
No,
wouldn't say that he degraded them, but he sure... He was a smooth talker, and he sure loved to seduce them. So even loosen them up. So I mean, like, I'm not talking about.
I'm quite against that.
He didn't say anything wrong, but you know, he did. But he was not scared to like say, hey, that. You know, hey, she's hot.
That's not bad.
It's
she's
like
very.
Hey, I'd get some of that with her. But then you have.
That's how you know, actually, because you know.
But then you have another president recently who gets ostracized for saying the exact same shit that Kennedy would openly.
Trump.
Yeah, would openly say.
I'm glad he's only 5%.
Trump gets ostracized for saying the exact same shit as Kennedy said like 50, 60 years ago. How the fuck does that work?
And
nobody better than I went. And also another.
Personally,
I'm gonna get a little more serious. Trump said fucking.
This is your moment.
Trump fucking said. When you're rich and famous, women will let you. So which implies consent. But second here, these motherfuckers totally ignore this bastard, this freaking mashed potato for brains fucker.
Yeah.
It says she was 12 and I was 30.
You gotta have that accent in there, yeah.
It's like fucking goddamn Herbert. We have
Biden
Herbert.
said this?
Huh?
Biden said this?
Yeah.
Biden said she was 12 and I was 30. How the fuck does that?
No serious boys until you're
that is creepy.
30. Yeah.
I mean, that is creepy. I'd admonish for someone for that.
But nobody bats an eye. Yeah, it's like, I mean, even if I wasn't necessarily political, it's like, I mean, logically you got to look at that.
Morally,
morally, yes,
it's
exactly.
like you lose your shit when it's a consenting adult, but you turn the other way when it's a fucking child.
Yeah. No, even if it was a consenting 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. We're not.
Statutory.
Dude, is this fucking India? Are we in the Middle East with child brides and shit?
Yeah, because honestly, I don't care where you're from. If you're an older person, you're looking at the youngster. That is.
You deserve castration.
Something's wrong with you.
Yes.
You deserve fucking castration if that's the case.
I'm glad we got those kind of laws, because that is. I mean.
Yeah.
I say I'm glad we got those kind of laws, and I'm glad we do. At the same time, probably depends what state you're in, because you'd probably certain areas.
Let me ask you this.
I hate when they let them go and they probably give them a nice place to live, because they're like, well, you're a sex offender, so it's probably going to be hard for you to find a place and a job, so we got to give you a place and a voucher to stay there.
Oh, absolutely.
No,
like the fucker. But by the way, the guy that did that, he did not kill himself.
Gosh darn it, they should save us that tax money, or because we're getting ripped off somehow. Like, gosh, that's why I do hate these days. Back in the day, they would have burned them at the stake.
Yeah.
Meaning, like, not like meat, but they would have like a wooden stake and burn them. That's what they deserve. I feel like what is humane when they say humane punishment? We gotta be humane. Humane doesn't mean just keep them. To me, to keep them in jail. Now they're getting used to it. Okay, I'm cool with as long as you don't. As long as you have logistics instead of hate, go for it. If I see a sex offender, I'm like, I'm not actually hating this guy. I don't know him, but logically, he is a very evil person. We need to hang him or shoot or whatever.
The thing, though, and this is where sex offender.
Logically,
logically,
Definitely.
sure, but right now, in this climate, for the past, like, I would argue, like 5-6 years, sex offender has been thrown around so fucking loosely that you can say hello or hey, you're hot, and be labeled as a sex offender.
Yeah, man. I think you're talking about sexual harassment.
Harassment.
Yeah,
or
we got
whatever. But I mean.
I mean that would be the harassment part. I don't think you're registering on a list.
I got those two.
Hey, baby, you jerk. Police. I'd be like,
no, but there have also been false sex offense calls just for like media attention, and
that's all bad.
That I cannot get behind.
No.
A lot of these causes, I swear to God, they are in good faith, but you have to understand there are plenty. Whether it's political or social, whether you're a politician, people need to understand they're everywhere with every good cause. There are a bunch of, in my opinion, there are more wolves than there are sheep.
I agree. But that's why I say if they've been proven guilty, then go for it. Or even give them some time and then get rid of them. But there's no reason to have certain people still living. To me, I mean,
I don't know. I mean, like if the elites want to talk about fucking
yeah.
If they want to talk about decreasing the population, how about get rid of all the biggest pieces of shit of the planet? Get rid of the fucking pieces of shit.
Well,
unclog the toilet for fuck's sake.
I like that. Instead of drain the swamp, we unclogging toilets. No. I think we're on the right tip there. Especially you said you like Punisher.
I don't like Punisher. You're good.
Wait, no.
I do.
No. I
He goes after the bad guy.
Yeah, I do.
He does. Like, he doesn't go after. Like, he seems logical. Like, if I got a ticket out there, he believes I shouldn't deserve that. He wouldn't think I'm a bad guy.
No, the Punisher. If you think
but
about
imagine
it.
all those fentanyl guys out there. Just he'd be on a building, just snipe.
Yeah.
Thank you, Punisher.
Yeah.
Because I mean, okay. How are we feeling with that? Because honestly, there's
I don't know. To some people, that they might think that that he's racist and he's ethnic cleansing. So I don't know about that.
I did.
But
kinda,
if he's
I kind
not,
of dig how you keep going back there. Yeah.
but if he's not targeting a specific race, but actions
but he's
and behavior.
No, but I'm saying that some groups of people might take it there.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm not taking it there.
Right.
The Punisher
But
would
I'm
not
saying-
exist these days. Yeah.
No.
In real life. But I'm just talking about the.
But he should. He should.
I mean,
We need the Punisher and we need Batman working in tandem.
because there are good people out there, like
I like Batman.
me.
Yeah.
Me, Paul, Dan, we went out there and also we're like, oh gosh, this guy's trying to sell us. He was trying to give us Narcan, like he was out actually giving people Narcan on the streets.
Which is what exactly?
The thing, when you're about to OD and you're about
Wow.
and you get the Narcan. Oh, I'm not gonna die tonight, and then you take the Narcan.
Jeez.
I mean, and I don't believe in like sniping the addicts. It sucks that they gotta be like that, but the deal is just like
it's the ones that are.
Because there's nothing like I seen police out there, right, where where the dealers are. Well, I guess one thing I do feel kind of jealous. Every time I get here, I'm like, oh, I see the guy counting money. I'm like, gosh darn it, I want money. In fact,
well then you might as well become.
No.
You don't want to turn Jewish. You don't want to become a Jew.
This guy. But I wanted so much that I'm so old school that we walked out the building last time and this guy was saying fetty, 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 and I was like, yeah, I want some fetty. See, so I'm from the '90s where fetty meant money, and I didn't know about fentanyl, so. They were all trying to protect me, meaning like I really wanted some fetty. I was like, yeah, I want fetty. And they're like, no, stop. And he doesn't mean that. And then it means fentanyl. I was like, oh, no, I don't want that. That looks horrible. So, I mean, if we just, Punisher was here sniping all the dealers, we could probably...
Well, in my opinion, if that were to be the case, he would be bombing the shit out of the CCP and the Taliban and ISIS. If that were,
read up on the old issues. He actually went into it was more like Warzone, different than the movie. No, that was the movie was part of his Warzone, but Warzone also because in the comics he went back and went to the Middle East and all that, started shooting up the bad guys. Shooting up with a gun, not with like, here you go, bad guy, get some heroin.
Yeah.
No,
not that kind of shooting
no. I know he'd be like kablooey on their.
He was a very dark guy, but he could see like someone's character, I believe, which was cool. I dig that. Like Black Adam. You know Black Adam?
I've never seen.
So he's a DC character, and he's got a dark side, but he's a good guy, and that's why I like him. In fact, in the movie, well, it's also a comic book series. In the movie, he fights like the bad guy, which is he turns into a form of Satan. So like, you already know right there, he's an actual good guy. Because all these guys that are playing good guys, you know, and they look all goody two-shoes, they probably really are like the TV show The Boys, where they really have a bad side to them. They're just not showing it, and they're the worst.
Here's the
they're
thing.
the worst people.
That's symbolism of narcissists, and because it's okay to like have. I know we all have our demons. Everyone has demons.
Oh yeah.
But the thing is that these narcissists just like they're the fakest motherfuckers on the planet, and I swear to God, they're unfortunately, I grew up with a narcissist for a father, and I know I'm not the only one.
At least you grew up with him. Yeah, mine is, and it's like, well.
It's like, well, fucking.
He has llamas, man.
Huh?
He has llamas. I can't even fit a llama on my patio because I just have an apartment. You know, my cat has it's her patio.
Is one of them Mingale?
No, it's a cat, not a llama. Oh, where he is? Yeah, I don't even know their names. It was so brief. And my cat has her own house on the patio. Because I only have an apartment. And that guy's got houses. That guy's got houses. I just have one animal that could live the privileged life. Because I don't want her to live like the life I had growing up. You know, I don't want her to know what it's like out there. You know.
Now, do you know what? I know empathy has been thrown out. Although I have so much empathy, but that is empathy. Empathy is something that you've gone through, and you know what that feels like. So what do? You say, hey, I know how awful this is. I don't want them to go through this. And do you know what? A lot of people say, oh, I'm empathic, but simultaneously they wish that they wish harm upon you because you don't agree with them. It's like that's not empathy.
Things like that. Like
it's starting to become appropriated.
Like when you start calling yourself something, is that really real? Versus like if someone else is calling you, it's sort of like nicknames. If someone else is calling you something like empath or something, you take that on. But if you're calling yourself that, is that? Do you find that still real? Like, or are you just? Is that just weird. Something? Yeah. Sort of like orientation. Is that something you took on and you're like, oh, that's what I am?
It's like to be
I'm an empath. Well, I don't know why I made it sound so depressing. I'm an empath. And like, are you? You don't care about me. Actually, that does kind of ring a bell. I knew someone that was an empath. And she just would not leave my house. And I've known certain people that say they're an empath. And they just would not leave. It's like, I'm in pain here. I need you to leave. I just want to be so vague with what I was saying there. But it would be kind of cool. Like, it would be kind of cool if I felt so famous. If I was like, that person's probably listening. But yeah, does that? You think it's still valid when people carry on their own? I'm an empath. You know?
I mean,
it's a little bit weird. And I notice people who promote that. You have to watch them. You have to really observe them. Because, for instance, if this person is truly what they say they are, I would imagine they would
There needs to be backup. There needs to be backup for such statements.
Or they would see the certain signs and they would they would get a clue. You know what I mean? So I think... I don't want to say whether they are or not. I don't know them. I don't.
That's why I'm just taking on the situation of how.
But I notice that people who emphasize these things, it's all about self. It just seems to me like self promotion. It's ego. A lot of it's, or at least identity. Yeah.
Which is like which is like the polar fucking opposite of empathy. I mean, like, if you're feeding your fucking ego by saying that you're an empath, you're not an empath. You're a narcissist.
So I got a message actually from a guy, J. Austin Graham. Anyone know J. Austin Instagram here. This guy I used to know, he's a comedian. He got into political stuff. He replied on a Twitter post. I put, Drew Barrymore is not a person who needs sex anymore. And he replied, just like all postmenopausal women. How do you feel about that?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it depends on the person. It depends on their situation and their circumstance. But I would say for the most part, you know, yeah, you know, there's something to be said about that. Yeah.
I don't think postmenopausal women don't need sex. I mean, just because you can't.
Well, you know, it depends.
Yeah, don't let him speak for women. Yeah, there you go.
It just depends
But also at
on
the same time,
person.
too.
It depends on the situation.
Again,
but,
yeah,
but I would say
it comes down to the person themselves.
Yeah, you know, you can't really judge every situation, but
that's what I mean by like the hasty
but I would
generalization
say,
stuff.
You know, there are hormonal things that happen.
Hot flashes.
Yeah, exactly. Where
Nipples.
you're not
Nipples, I got
as
yeah.
you know into it as say you know once upon a time. You know, because you have stuff going on hormonally.
You gotta watch out with the hormonal stuff because I was watching a movie, TV series called In the Dark. Thanks to Dana right there.
Well,
she doesn't want to be seen.
They love the moaning.
You could the moaning in the night time too, because you could be like a woman gets moody, she could throw you off, and then you could break a dick. I guess it could be broken, but it could get all purpley because you've showed it to some lesbians. I'm just thinking of TV shows. I guess you could show it to anybody and it's purple. Means you like sprained your dick, and I guess it revives. You just gotta have a lot of confidence in yourself. I would lose a lot of self-esteem. Not that, you know, I'm like, hey, I got a great dick. No, but it's more like just a dick period. You're just like, I don't have that much confidence. I'd be like, is it dead? But the guy's dick's okay. So I did get another message from a post I put. It was about, I don't know, I posted my own costume, and someone decided to say something about Halloween's the only type of year when women can wear slutty costumes and not be slut shamed. But not be slut shamed. I'm like, really? Am I maybe my ally with the women has just changed my mindset to where like I feel like no, just women just embrace their sexuality or whatever.
Yeah.
This time of the year, I mean, and go out there. I mean, you probably still get slut shamed. I mean, by certain individuals. If you, I don't know, if you wear a certain thing.
I think women do it to women more than men do it to women. To tell you the truth.
Yeah,
honest, I think women are each other's worst critics. I mean, they talk about, you know, supporting each other and building each other up, but I notice, I don't, you know, the ones who talk about the most are often the ones that are the most critical of other women or the most insulting, especially if you're not.
If you're hotter than them.
Yeah.
Like,
or
screw
just
that bitch, she's hotter than me.
Yeah, it could be that or anything. Yeah, if they just feel threatened for whatever reason. Yeah, they could be vicious. They could be the meanest. Oh my God. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I get along better with men, trust me.
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't think, because I get it, but
I have
I
a few
wouldn't.
women friends,
Yeah?
but most of my friends are guys because I just, you know, like women are vicious.
Well, as we get older, what the hell
Yeah.
is like a best friend or the bestie word is
well,
weird.
I mean, like
you know?
we live in a climate right now which asks what the fuck is a woman to begin with.
Oh yeah, there is that.
See, you're definitely more conservative. Yeah, I mean, what is a woman? Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm not.
More though.
I'm not. But I mean, like, I just like. It's
But I get it.
No. But I mean, like, I was thinking this, and I spoke to her about this not too long ago. It's like, to me, if you fight for women's rights, but you're saying a woman is a vibe and it just doesn't exist, like in my opinion, that's very misogynistic, and it degrades women to the point where you know, it's like, okay, so if you're saying a woman is a vibe, how does a vibe have a right to anything? You're basically just like deteriorating, and that's very
I can just joke and say vibrator, but my woman is the vibrator to my feelings.
Women are.
You know, it's not even liquor. Like I really am feeling feelings lately. Wow. You know, and like I said, man, my mom's getting to me. She said you gotta really. I realize the reason she is putting the pressure on. It seems like negative, but she really wants me to out in the open about things. And you know, I realize lately I appreciate her for that. And I don't know what you mean by vibe all of a sudden. But I heard it. I heard it somewhere. But now I feel like I need a refresher here.
I think it was
It was a politician said something.
I think it was one of Biden's press secretaries who said a woman is a vibe. It's like,
what does that mean?
Okay, so wait a minute. You're fighting for women's rights, and you want women's equality, but you're saying that at the other side of your mouth, you're saying there's no such thing exists. And it's just a feeling. So then how the hell? So then are we gonna fight for the rights for fucking leprechauns or some shit like that?
Yes. Yes.
Go leprechauns.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm all for that.
Stop saying things like that, or if you don't want me to say yes, because...
Oh, yeah.
I mean, no, I think we might be on the same actual tip. Let everything be. Yeah, sure.
I mean...
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, open up Area 51. Yes.
I'm open to Area 51.
They exist.
Oh,
they
yeah.
absolutely do.
And I'm not gonna get on the point where I've seen certain people smoking. I'm like, hold on, the way they're sitting, that's an alien. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just going, that's an alien. Yeah. And I'm not being cautious. Actually, I want to give them one of these, a pound, and like go right on, bro. But I don't know how an alien would perceive me, because they must have been dropped from the sky. And like, if they're in the sky, they would butt probe you. But if they're like down here, they just want to smoke and have a regular job.
Well, that
I don't know why smoke
further,
is this to me. Maybe that's a blunt.
That just proves further that we're all aliens, and we're actually like lost aliens. I personally believe, and this is gonna sound really absolutely crazy.
Yes, get crazy.
Get crazy.
But I believe our DNA has been tampered with, and we are a lot more significant as human beings. We are this utopian thing. However, it wouldn't shock me if there was some point in life where the DNA and just like everything about us humans, we're not. We were
genetically altered.
We were genetically altered, and the thing is that we were once upon a time one. But now we were been genetically modified. I mean, like if you can genetically modify a fucking vegetable, what makes you think that they can't genetically modify a human?
Why do I look so much like Tom Hanks? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or not even a human, genetically modified like a starseed or like an alien or some sort. From like plants that we haven't even freaking heard of.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. I did see that in kind of an episode of Raising Dion. Oh, wow. A lot of plants, and they were like all weirded out and all that stuff. Wow. Yes, just getting to, so we're getting in, well, I mean, no, we're going to get into the music, but I want to announce there's actually Halloween. It's Halloween today. It just make us
happy Halloween, everybody.
Remember that. And so luckily,
enjoy your Simpsons episodes.
I am kind of that's still on there. Luckily, I'm still in like a costume thing here because There's Halloween freebies and discounts all over the place. So if you go to 7-Eleven, you get a buy one get one free large pizza. I should do Uber Eats tonight. I probably get so much stuff. And Chipotle, it was giving out free entrees. Free. It doesn't look like there's any deal, like other than just getting it free. It has to be up to $6, free stuff. But also they gave, so I get the hookup there. It's free up to $6 meal at Chipotle.
Well, I mean,
hey, you gotta wear. You gotta say that's a costume.
Like if you're at 7-Eleven, I mean, like.
Get that free pizza.
Like who doesn't eat pie? Who doesn't eat pie behind a
7-Eleven? You're definitely stoned. But
that's not where I was going.
But so email in my email, I did also for Chipotle get my half birthday free drink, so I could get a free drink and an entree right here if I come in this and go with 7-Eleven. Oh no, Chipotle. And also you get a free order of boneless wings if you like that chicken stuff with any purchase at the Applebee's. IHOP. Only for kids though. You get a scary face pancake.
You hop only for kids?
No, I hop away from kids.
Good.
I had kids for a few years. It was all right, but I just wanted to see if I would be a good dad if a situation occurred. So now I know. So now I don't have kids.
I'm sorry, my man.
If you no, Doctor. You ever heard of Drew Pinsky? Dr. Drew.
Oh yeah.
He told me to get out of the situation, so I don't have kids.
Okay.
So I take it from my dad also. He never wanted kids. So Krispy Kreme also. If you come in costume, you get a free donut of your choice. Free.
Nice.
Nothing else, just free. Wendy's. So different deal every day, but we missed the other days. So on the 31st, which is today, you get a free junior bacon cheeseburger. Free. And some other stuff, but I don't know. So they're representing.
Wendy's is pretty good.
So all right. So here we are. I guess that was the we started with the interview. I guess.
I guess.
Bet you was that kind of like Joe Rogan-ish? I got you a little bit with the really opening up here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you asked to know about us. I mean, like it's like
Moldavite.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into the music. And so now it's just about you, Moldavite. Like what? I don't know why Moldavite, and it's both of you. Moldavite is you two.
It's this. It's one of the strongest healing stones strongest healing stones in existence, and it was Where did it crash? It's from a meteorite that's in the Czech Republic or something?
Well, there was a meteorite probably hundreds of millions of years ago. Well, I don't know exactly the time frame.
She knows the backstory to it more than I do.
It basically it fell on Earth once upon a time, and it was right around the area where the Czech Republic would now be. Just that whole area, even parts of Germany, I think.
Are you Czech?
Yeah, but basically
okay.
Czech. But it's a meteorite. It's not from this planet, and it is said that those who own it, usually it's like you really have to be ready for a stone like this. And I don't know if you believe in crystals and all that stuff.
But it was more like from a witchcraft angle.
Sure.
There was a white witch we used to go to when I was a kid. She had crystals and the candles, put the picture underneath.
Right.
Do all that stuff to it.
Well, anyway, so this stone, whoever possesses it, it's supposed to be a life-changing experience. Sometimes the life-changing can be almost disturbing, or it can feel like that, but really it's there to either rattle your cage. Even people who've been in your life for a long time, if they weren't good for you, it's like situations will happen where you'll lose those people.
It's a cleanser.
It's a cleanser.
It's a purifier.
I dig that from your music, yeah.
So
I was saying that. It's like deep in like,
Because I mean, like the whole thing
so small?
with music these days is just so filtered. It's so processed. It's like, can we just like cut the fat and go on a diet with real music for once? I mean, like because I mean, in my opinion, this is just my opinion.
Well, there's a lot of great artists out there. There are
a lot of great artists, but
is promoted.
But that's what I'm saying. The massive promoted people and the massively promoted genres tend to make people, in my opinion, very, very stupid. And I honestly
like that Kanye West.
I wouldn't say that, but just.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of the pop.
I don't know,
Yeah.
just like a lot of pop people, just like if you.
I mean, I don't want to throw out names.
No.
Good. I heard it's like an algorithm thing.
Well,
I know.
I honestly
have friends on
that,
Facebook. They keep on talking about certain people. I'm like, why? And they say, "Oh, it's algorithms."
Well, that's the thing. If you're pandering to a fucking algorithm, you are getting it stupider and stupider and stupider, and that's exactly why I honestly think that all this algorithm stuff is mind slavery. You gotta
get out of that mindset, yeah, because I'm like,
if you listen to rap, not all, but like if you listen to some rap, it's really repetitive, really predictable. Some of the stuff is just it sounds like as if someone's jaw got broken. I
would never have someone on here like that.
No, but some of it. I'm not saying all of it.
No, that's cool.
That's
why I'm very selective on who I have on.
No, don't get me wrong. There are some rap artists out there that are absolutely amazing and have legit. Like one of them, I'm subscribed to him, even though he does reactions. I think it's like Simba.
Oh wow, you're a Simba fan, dude. That is crazy.
No,
really?
I've been in
SYMBA. Yeah.
I believe that's how.
That's a real lyricist right there. Wow.
So I mean, I've been in his comment section. We got a good rapport with each other.
No, he gets a lot of respect. Okay, yeah. You know hip hop then. All right, yeah.
I mean, like I don't listen to his music, but
but
the thing is that I listen to the outro and it's like, do you know what? This is really good.
You listen to the what? We just
the outro.
Okay. So you like what he stands for?
Yeah, Simba's really cool. I like what he stands for. I like his reactionary channel. I like it. He has a very good vibe to him, and he's just fun, dude. He keeps it real.
Fun. It's got a vibe and keep it real. This is how you get people tuned in, because I'm sure you've heard one of his rap songs at least, even though you never really listened. You must have heard a little bit. You're trying to get the non-rap feeling people into the music, and this is a guy that would get you into it a little bit, dipping your feet in the water.
I don't know if it was with a Y. I thought it was with an I.
You said Simba though. I mean, I think there's only one, because he's not like a. Yeah, I mean he's pretty big, but.
I said Simba TV, but I don't know.
Okay.
It's like I don't know if it's the same guy though.
Okay, well, I mean, I think it's we got that.
I'm not sure. So
it's gonna be a lot of fact checking, but I'm sure I got what you. But we got it out there. Now we're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Get people that are like, all right, let's check this out. We're feeling the vibe here.
Okay, well,
we want to go down the.
Why not?
We got the 5 right here,
yeah.
Which is another TV show. The 5. I'm gonna get with the most important one. Just scroll down the list.
Okay.
Ready to rock this?
Yeah.
All right, ready when you are.
Okay.
Oh, this is the moment right here.
So.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all
Hopefully I remember everything.
If you aren't, that just shows how real it is.
That's right. That's right.
Any horror movies you two are into?
I'm not
a horror movie person.
I'm not a horror
I've never
movie.
been.
I kind of I kind of enjoyed Chucky, but I didn't. but I'm not the most fantastic.
You into the new woke series?
No, no. What I really like, and if you want to talk about,
there is some.
I really love Alfred Hitchcock movies. I love
I see that.
Psycho.
There is a show on, come to think of it, called The Watcher that's been out on Netflix. Like that's creepy as hell. But it's one of those like I can't watch it, but I can't keep my eyes off it at the same time.
So,
it's that kind of story.
You know, Chucky series is pretty good. It's got me tuned in, even though you got little dudes making out with little dudes. I don't mind the woke orientation stuff so much.
Yeah.
What I do mind is like I got kids making out. It's like, come on.
Yeah, no, that's horrible. Yeah.
That's not the horror I'm intended to. I want to see kill these guys.
Well, first of all, that's not only horror.
Kill these guys.
That's also subliminal messaging. What the fuck goes on there?
Let the grown men on men make out. No, I don't know. Well, you know what? Yes. Make it like the old days where, like, they say whenever someone's making out, they're about to get killed. Then I'm like, all right, I don't care, man. Oh man, who cares? They're about to get killed, and then don't get killed.
God,
it's like,
oh my God. Do you know what? Do you know what would be like the best freaking horror movie? But it would be a horror at
Working at Lucky, right? Working at a supermarket. That's a horror movie, right?
No.
Hello.
Oh, okay, go for it.
But I was thinking like Poison Ivy, because she kills you and poisons you with her kiss.
Yeah. Sounds like a good porno too. But yeah.
I'm missing your head.
But I didn't know. Yeah, that also reminds me of the movie Species.
Yep, you're going back. That's too far.
Okay.
All right.
Closer. Come up closer.
Wait.
Okay.
Closer.
I'm doing this, right? I'm doing this.
I'll be out of frame on
See,
this
is
one.
what we can see.
All right.
Okay.
And that camera's up there, and I can't get to it. Did I get up here? Deluxe girl punched me in the nuts.
No, someone's gonna punch someone in the nuts. I heard.
My nuts would be able to hit you because
That's good, man.
I have to be like really up close to the desk if that's the case.
Yeah.
if it was anything else, Luke would be upset.
Hence always wants my nuts.
No, my nuts would have been on your girl, and you'd have been shitting. My nuts would hurt. See?
Oh, someone might be walking out here with their nuts on a stretcher.
Hey, if it was on the stretcher,
I've been watching that. I've been watching Netflix, man. Wait, am I doing?
And been chilling as well.
Am I?
Netflix and chill. You do that.
Netflix and shit.
All right, ready for this? Because if I'm playing, wait, hold on. I sure we start. When I start with, we start with. We're gonna have to figure out that.
Are you
Yeah, you ready? How's this sound?
I was once lost. I didn't know where to go. So I came across a compass, hoping the way would be shown. I read of the stories, and I felt it knew the direction to embrace truth and purity. Manifestation
hear, that was really awesome. I mean, I'm right here, but I mean, from what I hear, even outside the studio is awesome.
Thank you.
That
Am I
was,
too close to the mic, or should I be closer?
You can pull it to you.
Okay.
oh, you ready? You ready for this?
Well, whatever you can.
Of course he's ready. He's a professional. So
No, yeah, I got you, Dad. Yeah, dig the vibe. I'm more of a caffeine freak than a. So look, I kicked
I
the
love
habit
caffeine.
with the
I
alcohol.
cannot get enough.
And that's the habit no one should have to kick unless they're in
Exactly.
jail or prison. Well, in jail I got offered some coffee.
I don't understand this. What's
Well,
the
green tea's caffeine.
does
Matcha?
coffee or
Yeah.
caffeine
Ceremony?
really take out alcohol? Because I do remember when someone's drunk, they say, just get here. Let me get you some coffee. I don't. Just,
I've heard. Yeah, I've seen that a lot.
No, it wakes you up. You need to wake
It
up.
does. Yeah, it
You're
does help you
functional.
wake up.
Yeah, no, in jail I had coffee, but I was always like, I was skeptical a little. No, I didn't get the coffee. I got offered the coffee, but I was skeptical because I'm like, I don't do your gang.
I don't.
I can't do the race thing again. That's why the jail thing isn't good for me because I would be like, I'd be alone. I don't believe in that joining a race stuff. You know?
I have her to blame for getting me into coffee because I was not a big coffee fan, but she made the best freaking coffee ever, and I was just like, now.
And you two are not a couple. You working on this?
I'm working on it, but it's like up to her.
Oh wow! Are we pressuring? Is this?
No.
Oh, I got serious
Going
all
on
of a
for
sudden.
like about
Okay.
8 years, man.
I understand, man. I understand. You got to make sure it's fully right. Is that what it? I mean, as long as you two are together, it doesn't really matter to be doing all this weird, putting titles and making sure it's correct. You know it's correct. You just know it's correct.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what keeps it real. And y'all doing the music together. How life like a stream. Should we get into it? I feel like this is both of you right here.
Is that the E?
Wait, that's the put them. Oh,
Okay.
okay. I believe I. Do
Just
this one. It just goes into it.
just see that the wars is always lasting. It's fine, and then into a day. Well, the heart is green. It's the most now that's made is green. There is no longer a stream. Isn't the heart and soul are beautiful?
Oh, I love that ending. Is that the only time there was a gong in there?
It's
Yeah,
not-
yeah.
That's
yeah.
perfect because it had to wait till it was almost in. Like, boom.
Boom.
That was dope. It's like you just imagine more like in a hearing that music like in a field or something, and just like then they go, just feeling like you're in the midst, you know. So tell us about that song. What came about there? What created that? What made you go? This is the vibe here.
Well, life is like a stream. You get it just, as I said, it just keeps going. Your life goes on, and the soul's like
There's no dress rehearsal. Yeah,
There,
it's
give
not
me
a
like
dress
the.
rehearsal.
I mean, like the soul. I did indicate that the soul is the thing that lives on, but once the heart and the soul are intact with each other, then that's when it goes beautiful. Because I mean, like, when you're just living life and you're just going with the flow and going with what your soul is, I mean, like, it's off. It can get rough. I mean, like, and when you feel like things are just like falling apart, it's like the heart. When when it falls, like when, how should I say this? When I said there's a waterfall where it will be coming all, but it's on its last take. The heart, the heart is where once the heart and the soul have found each other, that is what makes life beautiful. But I know a lot of people just go, with what they a lot of people are just like, they're just living, and it's like,
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
well, it's not just, no, that's not what I'm saying, but I mean, like
So I break it down so I could get
No.
more
It'd
It'd
precise
be fun
here.
to swim in a waterfall, actually.
yeah. Well, I
Or just
I
to be-
swam
yeah.
underneath the waterfall before.
It's interesting how people find love in all kinds of things. I was watching.
But you can take it. It's all about. I mean, like there's dirt and stones that drags and smashes the water wherever it goes. Meaning, like, there's gonna be a tons of dirt and shit as life goes on.
Well, I was watching ER,
Mm-hmm.
real ER, right? Reality in the ER, and they were talking about how this guy he brought a sex doll into the hospital, and they had like vulva, ovary, she had it all, and he actually
Was it a doll or was it a robot?
doll, yeah,
doll?
and he actually wanted the doctor to work on her.
Okay.
Oh, shite.
Well, all right, so the price is the price you have.
To pay.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Oh, okay. I'm sure that a lot of people have felt like this before. Another day on the shelf. I've been asking, when will I be now? For far too long, been this antique store. Will I ever
close to nothing. Yes, that's my word. Is that the price you have to pay? I got nothing to say. Don't you dare throw in the trash. All of them were sick 'cause I said best to my new love. They get up now. I'm just good. Now the child wants me away. I'm fighting but somewhere else. You know what that means? I wanna know how could it ever be so good? All because of you. Is that the price you have to pay? I got nothing to say. Don't you dare trash. I'm getting up, jumping out of the house. I'm sick of all your unshut news. How could I be so privately? Never seen on your posters. Oh, how could honey, would you be so kind? Not to push me all about it working time. Do you know that time is money? Just know that, honey, I am. No, 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 no. Is that the price you had to pay? I got
Oh yeah.
Well, you should have finished to the
Oh.
end.
Oh, it's
man.
okay. It's okay.
Well, because we're gonna.
That's good. Yeah.
We got a couple more to go. Beetle. Is this Beetle car?
Beetle.
It's just Beetle. Okay, that's where the confusion was. We gotta make sure we could get the last two in there,
Yeah, yeah. No, they're
and then
pretty
do
long.
the last words. Make sure we can get it in there.
Blue has become red. White has become
Yeah.
I like it's like all Wait, where were we at? Very nature. Your song's very nature and like feeling the vibe. We got one more. This is actually one I've been feeling. Abstract painting.
Oh, yes.
One of the main ones. Wait, where we? Where we at here? All right. One left here.
Open throat.
Ooh,
Lots of support.
ready
Yes.
for this one here?
Mask.
Here it comes. Wait,
Yeah.
whoa. Oh, okay.
Co-singer slash
Do your thing.
vocal instructor.
I'm
At least she's become that.
about to press the button here for the abstract painting. Here we go. This is it. All right, last song. Ooh.
This painting is the
Oh, yeah. Wow. Wow, that was it. That was
a sudden
damn.
ending.
That was, you know, that when I heard that song, I feel like we've already played it because I've been playing it already a lot to myself. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we about to shut this down. Yeah, I just thinking about that ER episode. There was one guy, he had I didn't even know what I was watching. Like, I knew I was watching ER, reality show, ER, not the ER TV show with George Clooney. Mm-hmm. But this guy, he said he had to see the doctor because he was, or no, he had a call or something. His doctor, because he had an erection longer than 5 hours.
Whoa!
You know, like
what
wait.
kind of Viagra was he on?
Well, I was like, wait, why is he got a slashed throat and bruises all over his body?
Oh, wow.
But then I realized that was a Halloween episode, so he was in costume.
Okay.
Or Halloween makeup.
Yeah.
So he had a heart on, but he also had a makeup.
Yeah.
That must be weird. Imagine
That would be.
Imagine what a drag queen has to go through.
Oh,
Having all
God, I
that
can
makeup
only
and having a
imagine.
heart
Can you
on.
imagine what a trans person has to go through?
No, I feel like I've known a lot of more trans than. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a lot of great trans nurses.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I'm not saying that as an insult and throwing shade at them or anything like that.
Do it if you want. No, I feel like we're just pointing out things.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did I still stick to the time? I was trying to be rebellious, but here we go. We made it. So last words. I want to say both of you, but you're together.
Well, I want to thank you for
last words,
having
yeah.
us.
Thank you so very much for this opportunity, my man.
Yeah.
I hope, but before I'm almost packing my stuff up to go. But if we can do this again before sometime like February, before February or something like that, I would absolutely go for another round of this.
Okay.
Yeah, because many times. I mean, like I love this is the first time we've ever been on a podcast / radio show. We're just a bunch of outliers, but I hope it's not like that for that much longer.
No, yeah. Now that I know you're a real person, you just have so many different. I like the different vibes you got. I was like, is this a real person, or is it just like another planet wise? And I was like, no, and I was like, this guy's real. So yeah, I definitely want to have you on again. And
she's
man,
really
both of you.
gets to, yeah.
yeah, feel that. And
I know I'm not as talkative as
the more I feel up my girl, the more I know it's real.
That's okay. That just means that the fact that you don't talk as much as me means that your words have more power to them.
That's not true. That I don't see it that way.
I don't know.
We need a part two.
Though.
This is love right here, and it's always weird the first time, and then
I'm okay
the
with a
second
part two,
time
honey.
it's even better. Yeah, both of you needed. And wait, good. Are we done? Okay, we out.
All right, we out. Thank you so very much.
Oh,
Oh, it was a pleasure.
bye.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Next week, like live music and maybe a fitness person. Sometimes with Paul, I'm never sure when we're out. I think that's what he gets irritated about. I don't know.
He knows I'm a